Stick with me for a second before we dive in. There's something happening at Bank of America Stadium tomorrow night that costs less than a beer inside Bank of America Stadium. $5. Stick around. I'll tell you what it is at the end of the show. But first, this is CLT Daily. I'm Steve Babulis. It's Thursday, July 30th, your independent daily briefing for the Queen City. Today, somebody paid for a poll, and 8 weeks before the vote that decides the I-77 South toll lanes, it says exactly what the project's backers need it to say. Here's the number. 51.5% of Charlotte voters say build the toll lanes now. 38% say no. Business North Carolina headlined that, quote, majority favor moving ahead. Axios Charlotte ran the same number under, quote, about half. Same poll, two very different headlines. Axios is right, and here's why. The survey reached 370 registered voters, weighted down to an effective sample of 258 people, with a margin of error of plus or minus 6 points. At 6 points, 51.5 is a coin flip. It is not a majority. Now, who commissioned it? A man named Brian Holliday, who runs CLT Public Relations, a Charlotte lobbying and public affairs firm. He's also the public policy chair for the Charlotte Area Chamber, the group that's been pushing hardest for these lanes. He disclosed all of that, and commissioning a poll is an ordinary thing for a public affairs firm to do, but no polling firm has been named. We don't know who actually conducted the survey, how people were reached, or what the full question list said. None of the breakdowns have been released. And read past the headline, the same poll says 77% think Charlotte taxes are already too high and 59% disapprove of city council. That's not a city in love with toll lanes. That's a city tired of paying for things, picking the least bad option. The regional board voted on September 23rd. There's a $60 million bill if the region walks away and a $300 million benefits package if it doesn't. Somebody spent money to put a number in front of the people casting that vote. The question nobody has answered yet is who it was for. All right. Here's what else you need to know today. North Carolina's cyclospora outbreak keeps growing, and the state still can't find the source. 718 cases statewide since May 1st, 24 hospitalizations. Here in Mecklenburg, around 3 dozen. You'll see headlines blaming parsley and cilantro. Be careful with that. Those are just the foods sick people most often report. The state has not identified a source. And about 3/4 of our county's cases were picked up while traveling. Last night's All-Star Game delivered. MLS beat Liga MX 4-3 at Bank of America Stadium, and Son Heung-min scored twice in 3 minutes to take MVP. 7 goals, packed house. Charlotte's been making the case it should host a Super Bowl. Now that was a pretty good audition. And South End is getting another tower. Ground broke Wednesday on a 295-room Marriott Autograph Hotel at South Tryon and Bland. 14 stories, rooftop pool, full spa, opening in 2028. Worth noting, office development here is stalling out. Hotels are where the money's going. Now, as promised, tomorrow night, Panthers Fan Fest at Bank of America Stadium. Gates at 5, practice at 7:30, fireworks after. Tickets are $5 and the money goes to Panthers charities. And Saturday, the No Da Bazaar All Arts Festival at the Johnston YMCA is completely free, noon to 7. One more thing, Queen's Feast ends Sunday. Last call. That's CLT Daily for Thursday, July 30th. I'm Steve Babulis. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same city. Until then, Charlotte, take care of each other.